Oh, it's been well over a year since my last ever review on this channel, but after NXT's stacked card last night, I thought we'll bring it back maybe just for one time. Or maybe I'll begin doing reviews again. Who knows? Cody Rhodes came out to open NXT and he had three major announcements. Number one, the NXT Breakout Tournament is back for the men. Number two, the Dusty Cup is back. And number three, he was made the special guest GM for the night by Shawn Michaels. He then got interrupted by Ilya Dragunov, who was then interrupted by Dominic Mysterio, and that match was made official for the NXT title, and the special guest referee, LA Knight. Yeah! Cracking start to NXT. Then it was Asuka facing Roxanne Perez, the prodigy of NXT, who is apparently going to have a heel turn soon. That's interesting to see. Shotzi Blackheart came out. She was on commentary. And then we had the match. It was a great match. Asuka's really good in the ring, as always. And Roxanne Perez has really grown on me. I really like her. She's good in the ring. She's up there. She's probably one of my favourite NXT superstars right now. Are they going to go for a heel turn? I don't know. I'd be interested to see it. Shotzi then helped Roxanne at the end. Lifted her hand up. Asuka picked up the win, though. I mean, it's Asuka. She wasn't going to lose again, was she? After the Fastlane pay-per-view. But that was a great start to NXT. And the first 30 minutes were obviously commercial-free. They were going up against AEW. And I would say NXT was probably the better show. We then had the Brawling Brutes taking on the Gallus Boys in a six-man tag pub match. Oh, WWE love their six-man tag matches. But this was phenomenal. It was so much fun. There was dart boards. There was darts. There was a bowling ball. There was bins. There was everything. And the Gallus Boys, I thought, were going to pick up the win. But instead, the Brawling Brutes picked up the win as they put Joe Coffey through the damn table. 1, 2, 3. And I'm set for it. I think the Brawling Brutes should add Tyler Bate to the group. I think Tyler Bate's great. Fantastic match. NXT was fantastic and again, just brilliant. We then had the GOAT, John Cena. I can't believe he is on NXT. Crazy. The crowd absolutely loved him. This was awesome. Cena came out and then out came Braun Breaker. They had a little promo. It was good to see the Future versus the GOAT. Basically crazy. And it wouldn't be the only legend that Braun Breaker would interact with tonight. Braun then attacked Cena. Cena then hit with an AA. And it was all set up for the main event of the night. Carmelo Hayes with Cena in his corner versus Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman in his corner. We then had Ilya Dragunov versus Dominic Mysterio. And the special guest referee, LA Knight. Yeah. Great match. Obviously, I didn't see Dominic winning that at all, but Dragunov won. The Judgment Day tried to get involved. JD McDonald, mac and cheese, whatever you want to call him, went flying over the top rope. Ilya Dragunov picked up the win. Trick Williams stopped Rhea Ripley from getting involved. There was a little tension between them two there. There's always tension between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams during the night, but Cena sort of helped it, I guess. I'm interested to see where they go with that now, though. Are they going to split them two up? But yeah, Dragunov picks up the win. It was a great match. Dragunov really made Dom look like a star. Like, I love Dom, but that match was fantastic. And yeah, Dragunov with the win. Still the NXT champion. Next week, Cody Rhodes has set up a triple threat match. The winner of Braun versus Carmelo versus Baron Corbin versus Dijak. Whoever wins that will be facing Dragunov at Halloween Havoc. Jade Cargill then appeared on NXT. Well, she came out of her car and spoke to Shawn Michaels. I mean, basically her Fastlane appearance, but this time it was Shawn Michaels, not Triple H. But I'm excited to see what they're going to do with her. Are they going to put her on SmackDown? Be interesting. Is she going to start NXT and become the NXT Women's Champion? Becky Lynch might lose it to her. We then had Lola Vice pick up the win against Danny Palmer. Lola Vice is a star. I'm already set. I reckon she's going to win the breakout tournament for the woman. And yeah, it was a good match. Danny Palmer, I'm not really been the biggest fan of her, but yeah, good match. Then we got back to the locker room where Paul Heyman was motivated Bron Breakker, giving him like the Roman Reigns speech, the Solo Sikoa speech. I want to see them too. I want to see this after Roman eventually leaves. This is the team I want to see. Paul Heyman managing Bron Breakker would be perfect. It would be perfect. Also, earlier on in the night, Paul Heyman was seen speaking to Ava Raine, The Rock's daughter. Are they going to bring a female into the bloodline to then go up against the Judgment Day? Possibly. Because it could be Roman, Solo, and Jimmy, and Ava versus Rhea, Dom, Damien, and Finn. You can then still do the Bloodline v Judgment Day. You don't need Jay, and you don't need JD McDonald's. Brian Pillman Jr. was revealed to be the person watching all the videos. I mean, I haven't really been catching up with all that stuff, but yeah, Brian Pillman Jr. is now in NXT. Interesting. Let's see what happens with that. It was then time for the main event, and Paul Heyman gave Bron Breakker a great introduction. Bron is a star, and he is just fantastic. This match was incredible. Carmelo Hayes then beat Bron Breakker, but this match had shenanigans written all over it. A referee bump. Solo Sikoa came out. Cena hit him with the steel steps, just as Bron was trying to hit Carmelo with steel steps. Cena and Solo then fought to the back. Carmelo hit nothing but net. 1, 2, 3. Melo with the win. He's in the triple threat next week. But it doesn't stop there. Bron Breakker then speared the shit out of Melo, attacked him, and then he said he's the only badass around. And out came the bloody Undertaker. The Undertaker was on NXT. What the fuck? The Undertaker. I don't even believe it. Undertaker came out on the motorbike. The American Badass theme. First heard the gong, then the American Badass theme came out. Out came the Undertaker. Into the ring, stared down with Bron Breakker, punch to the face, choke slam. It's so cool. They really went up against AEW tonight. And you know what? They smashed it. They absolutely smashed it. That could have even beaten some of the Raw episodes this year, some of the SmackDown episodes this year. This was an iconic NXT episode which will be remembered for an extremely long time. It was brilliant. I mean, Shawn Michaels knows how to book a damn show. Obviously, that's not going to be NXT's going forward. This was a one-off special because AEW was on a Tuesday night, and NXT went, fuck it, we'll bring out the big guns. The only person that else maybe they could have used was Roman Reigns, but, you know, that would be funny. Kevin Owens, again, was someone I thought maybe would be on NXT, but he wasn't in the end. I was surprised Cody didn't come out with the titles and didn't come out with Jay. I thought maybe they would bring Jay out, but after their little press conference on after Fastlane, maybe they won't do that yet. But yeah, fantastic NXT. Might do a SmackDown review, might do a Raw review next week, who knows. Personally, at the moment, this is a one-off, just like that NXT episode last night, because I don't think it's going to get much, but appreciate anyone who actually watches it, and yeah, I'll see you sometime soon. But yeah, brilliant NXT. Shawn Michaels knows how to book a show.